Dave, quarter-final place on the line for Justin Pipe and for Robert Thornton. Yeah, I concur. Robert Thornton was exceptional in the first round, but he started well. He was bang on the money from the off. But 3 darts there, and he has just blown it. How much pressure can Justin Pipe put on? Thornton on tops. Pipe will go for 16s.
No score.
Well, let's rip up the script and start again, John.
And he'll take that. He doesn't mind. The one luxury of doubling in is any double works.
130.
Justin Pipe always was going to be an important tournament for him. Play at his own pace, play his own
72.
game. And that's how it should be. But Thornton, the favourite. Yeah, really impressive in the first round in beating
83.
Darryl Gurney, that average of nearly 98. Thornton for you, John?
Yeah, I think he's, as Wayne said, he's kind of got the game for this tournament in particular.
97.
And that 9-dart leg he hit will always make him feel good about playing here. I know it wasn't under the best of circumstances in his personal life at the
60.
time, but it's still a great darts memory you can always have for confidence building when he comes to this venue.
Gary Anderson to come later on, of course.
95.
Vincent van der Waal against Terry Jenkins. Julovic against Whitlock. And then we'll know our quarter-final lineup. Thursday night here. Just not got the range, really,
94.
has he, Thornton, so far?
Well, he's got the lead. No, not the range, but he does have the lead, so he's satisfied in that. Justin, even with the trouble, will not be able to leave himself much better off than Thornton, and he
60.
hasn't left the finish in the end.
Robert Uruguay 134.
Robert can just think about leaving tops. Can even think about taking it out now. No, plan A.
94.
Well, he missed 3 darts at tops to get away at the start of the leg. He'll have 3 darts at tops to finish the leg, Robert Thornton.
Yeah, he's probably
Robert
first
Uruguay,
dart, 1 dart,
40.
not 3.
Well, that's what he's hoping. Double 10.
Oh, well, that was unlucky.
137.
It was a bad dart, but with a bit of luck, he could hit the 12 and busted back to tops, but now he's on double 5. Justin really not doing anything to pressure him, and that might be part of the problem, and Robert really hasn't got his focus yet.
89.
Or Justin, for
Robert
that
Uruguay
matter.
10.
Scrappy opening leg. Well, he was going for single 1 to leave double 2.
No score.
He's made an awful mess of that.
Justin Uruguay 48.
Justin Pipe, who has been absolutely nowhere near in this leg, can pinch it.
Yeah, has 2 darts to do so. That is chosen double in double. Takes it out.
Second leg is Justin to throw
Robert
first.
will not be too impressed with himself.
Talking about daylight robbery, darting robbery in the opening leg. Justin Pipe won't be complaining, but Thornton only has himself to blame. He missed 3 to get away and then 5 to finish.
It's a good adjustment. He was a little annoyed with the first start, more than a little annoyed,
52.
you have to say. Speaking of annoyed, here's Robert Thornton. See, I think his arm action is just a little slow. He's kind of dragged down the Justin sort of tempo, not in sense of speed of play to and from the board, but just his arm action even is going a little slower than normal. He needs to get that rat-a-tat-tat into his arm, Robert Thornton does.
59.
Yeah, I agree. He's got to play at his own pace, and that's the perfect dart for him. Yeah,
108.
that's playing at your own pace.
Yeah, he had a pretty good arm action there. I'd say, you know, I know he got the 180, but he should be a little more crisp than that even to get to his best form. It's hard when you see the game proceeding slowly in front of you. It tends to slow you down in all aspects.
100.
And I don't think he needs to rush to the board or anything. That's not what I'm talking about. But just his arm action needs to stay crisp and clean.
$44.
Therein lies the problem at the moment, the inconsistency of the Scot after the 180. Not a lot. Justin Pipe fallen down to number 19 in the world. Robert Thornton will replace Michael Smith at number 8 in the world after this tournament.
60.
Justin not happy with the 60, but with the problems that Thornton's going through,
100.
I don't think Justin needs to panic a lot. You know, just keep taking what he can get, and as long as he's getting some chances, you can't be too unhappy with it. And Justin knows he's not playing anywhere
60.
near his average even.
Robert, you require 117.
And yet he's ahead. So, you know, in that scenario, it's kind of good news, because it means when you do start playing well, it should be a lot easier.
$52. Justin, you require 170.
Well, it will get better. Well, surely not in the context of this match. He needs the ball.
145. Robert, you require 65.
I think that went in the same hole that Phil's bid for the 9-dart leg did.
Game shot the second leg. Robert Thornton.
It was that close, is my point.
Third leg is Robert to throw first. Game on.
One apiece, 2 legs, 1 against the throw.
$100.
Justin Pipe, you know, reached a career high of 8 in the world in 2013. He doesn't feel that he got the credit that he perhaps deserves for his efforts at that stage. Reached the semi-finals here 2 years ago.
No score.
And after 2 legs, he's abandoned double 16 and went up to tops, Justin.
60.
Where will he go now? Back to 16s, I think.
$57.
First to 3 for a place in the quarters.
The perfect first dart, and
83.
went downhill from there, surprisingly. Last time he got a good first dart like that, he had a 180. That's a good first dart for Justin. Couldn't have placed it in the board any better than that to follow. But he's not.
85.
And sometimes you think that and it puts yourself up. If you just do it without thinking it, then it's easier.
He's got to switch.
58.
Yeah, the disappointment for Thornton, the darts are just not reaching, and what I mean by that is that when he's going for tops to start the leg, they're dipping below, and when he's going for the treble 20, they're going below again.
$85.
Dips below once more.
40.
He doesn't switch very often, Robert, does he? He likes the 20s, he likes the tops.
When it's a game like this, it just becomes, I think, more important to win the set, the opening set. Thornton has the darts, but whoever wins this opening set,
42.
is going to win ugly.
160.
It's scrappy, it's messy, it's not great. The darts aren't great, but somehow win the set and then move on.
100.
Well, in my mind, it's good if you've won the set, then you can build from there and walk off the stage with, you know, a funny smile on your face, thinking, well, maybe I didn't deserve that. Quite lucky, but
140.
it's what you do with that luck. And if you follow up with a good set and just smother the guy, then it can be 3-0. This could go 3-0 either way, the way they're going now.
He just missed the big 20 there.
40.
And he might pay the price. That first dart, just total lack of concentration and focus from Robert Thornton. Should have had 2 darts at tops. Only had 1. Justin Pipe could steal again here. Bullseye, and it's sitting up for him. It's sitting up. Well, that was unlucky.
67.
That was unlucky. And maybe a let off here for Robert Thornton. We shall see.
Double 10 needed for 2-1. He'll feel better. And, you know, Robert Thornton clearly showing signs he's not enjoying Justin's pace at all. Not get a comfortable rhythm. Doesn't feel at any point in the throw like he's where he should be.
He has to get into his own rhythm, though.
You know, he'd rather
52.
Justin was playing well and then fast, and that he could play his game than trying to play at this pace. It's very difficult for him.
43.
There are plenty of quicker players that have that problem. You know, I can relate. I've had that problem.
A lot of loose darts, though, as well, John.
By the time you actually can throw the dart, you've lost control of the situation already. You're just so anxious to throw.
140.
Well, they played each other here last year at the Grand Prix in the first round.
60.
Thornton won at a canter, 2-0.
$125.
But better from Pipe in this leg. His best leg for sure.
Yeah, that's what Robert needs to see. I think if he sees the good scores like that, he will just automatically respond and play better out of necessity, not thought. But my thinking is, this is looking, it's to go to the decider. Fifth leg.
Did you get stuck in a rut playing slow players sometimes?
100.
Oh, plenty of times. Whether it's the floor, on the stage, whatever. But, you know, the best players can deal with any kind of
140.
pace.
Justin, you require 84.
Not something everybody can do, though.
Well, to take this opening set to a decider. But a good leg this from Pipe, dominant and decisive. And it is 2 apiece.